Hi everyone, my name is Udeshwar and today I will be discussing discussion number 2, the true environmental impact of producing electric vehicles versus fossil fuel powered vehicles. This is my table of contents. First, I will go over the greenhouse gas emissions from EVs and gas powered vehicles. Then I will talk about the life cycle for each. After that, I will go over the operating cost of both, and finally I will have a conclusion. So first up, greenhouse gas emissions. Greenhouse gas emissions do not have to come from a running car. They are made when producing the car, in its life cycle, and when it's being refueled/charged. In terms of EVs, they have no exhaust, so you would think they would never produce greenhouse gases. But you have to keep in mind that EVs are made with batteries. These batteries are made with materials like lithium and cobalt, which need to be mined. Also, when these batteries are produced, the machines need to use a lot of energy to make safe batteries. Moreover, when EVs are being charged at public places, a lot of the energy is coming from fossil fuel plants, which are making a lower energy yield compared to fossil fuel being used in gas-powered vehicles. Although EVs make a lot of greenhouse gases, gas-powered cars will make more in their lifetime. This is because a gas-powered car will exhaust CO2 emissions in order for it to run. It will also require fossil fuels in order to power the engine, unlike EVs, which can get their power from renewable sources. But gas-powered cars produce a lot less greenhouse gas emissions when they are being made. Next is the life cycle of a car. The life cycle of a car is not only important to the person that owns the car, but also the environment. When comparing the life cycle of an EV to a gas car, they are mostly the same. They both get produced and given to their owner. They are both used for multiple years with normal services done to them. But this is where they differentiate. Most commonly, at around 10 years, the owner of an EV will either sell their car, get the batteries replaced, or completely trash the car depending on its value. This is because after a couple of years, the battery of an EV deteriorates and becomes less and less efficient, causing the car to have a low range. So, when the owner gets rid of this battery, they will have to order a new one, which will make a bunch more greenhouse gases, and the old battery will be put in a landfill. Compare this to a gas-powered car, and you can see that it will work for many more years because the range and efficiency of an engine only goes down by a small amount after multiple years of use. Now I will talk about operating costs. The operating costs of a car heavily depend on the brand of the car, but a gas-powered car will normally cost more to maintain because of the multiple moving parts. An EV will also need to be serviced, but since most of the things are software related, it has minimal operating costs. Also, the cost to refuel a gas car is much higher than that to charge an EV, but this can vary from brand to brand. Finally is the conclusion. In conclusion, EVs and gas-powered cars have their own ups and downs. Depending on your perspective of this argument, you could say that EVs are more green or that gas cars are better for the environment due to the longevity of them. But anyways, thank you for listening, and these are my citations. You can find the link to this slideshow in the description.